Hi guys, Model Muppet and Alfie here. How you doing? Time for a vlog, I think, because this week I hit 5,000 subscribers. What I'd like to do is have a little chat about what that means in YouTube terms, what it means to me as a person, and a kind of a bit of a reflection about where my channel is going to go in the future. Now, obviously the first place to start here is with thank you. Thank you to all the subscribers, and a special thanks to anyone who has ever put a like, a share, or a comment, rating, all that kind of stuff. Those are the things that help small channels out, and you won't believe how much it helps a small channel out. So what does it actually mean in YouTube terms, hitting 5,000? I guess the answer is not a huge amount. People will subscribe because they liked a particular video. And they might watch a few videos more, and that might be it, which is fine. Again, that is appreciated. It's pretty much rare, I find, for people who have subscribed to then sort of go on and watch your entire videos. In fact, my overall views are kind of going down, which is, you know, it's something that I have to try and figure out. Why is that? It's obviously something that I'm not doing right that at one time I was. I did have a reasonable amount of success, if you like, not too long ago with some Grand Theft Auto videos and some Assassin's Creed videos. Not massively, but I think at one point I just seemed to, I don't know, it's just some of my videos hit lucky. That's all I can say. I have spent a lot of time trying to figure out why some videos did well and why some videos just get no views at all. And the honest answer is I don't know. I don't know. There's no magic trick to it. So, in YouTube terms itself, it doesn't sort of make me more of a success. Although it's a very nice barrier to cross. It's a nice sort of milestone and achievement. Is that over a period of time, 5,000 people have thought it worthwhile to hit that subscribe button. And that is really nice. But it doesn't sort of mean that my channel is any more successful than it was previously. In fact, in some ways, my channel is, like I say, less successful now than it was, which is kind of weird when you think about it, right? All these extra people have subscribed, and some of it is very recent. Over the last few months, I've had either like between 100 and 200 people subscribing a month. But although they like the content enough to hit the subscribe button, they obviously don't like the content enough to keep on watching a large amount of videos. A lot of the videos that I've put out of late have had less than 100 views, and some with a couple of hundred views. So I can't quite figure that bit out. But this almost sounds like I'm making a kind of gloomy statement about my channel after hitting this milestone, and I don't want that to be the case. What I would like to discuss is, what does it mean to me as a person? People who've known me for a long time, or seen some of particular videos where I discuss this, know that I do have clinical depression. And I'm not going to talk about that in depth at the moment. I'm just going to mention a few things about it though. It does still affect me every single day. You know, there are days when I still cry myself to sleep and I still wake up crying. Now, I'm not saying that as that I'm wanting sympathy. It's just part of life. We all get illnesses that affect us as we go through life. Sometimes those illnesses are purely physical, sometimes they are purely psychological or of a sort of psychiatric nature. And you know, it's all just part of being human, it's part of being alive. So how does it affect me though when I'm not making myself clear here. Sometimes I wake up and one of the first things I'll do is I'll stick my laptop on, have a little look at various things on the internet, and one of which obviously I check and see if there's any new comments on my videos. And I can't tell you how much of a positive start to a day it gives me when I see comments like, "I've just found your content and I really, really love it." You know, stuff like that. Or perhaps it might be somebody who's been following what I do for quite some time, and just some of the messages, you know, they keep it up, fantastic video, you should have 1 million subscribers, which is true. All those sort of things can can really make a huge difference in a way that you have no idea when you post such a comment. You post a comment and you have no idea how much difference it makes to somebody like me to have that as the start of my day. Now, I've mentioned something before in previous videos and in discussions with friends, and it's a failing that I have, and I do acknowledge it, and I do periodically try and improve upon it. It's that a lot of time people have given me support and I haven't returned that support. There's probably no excuse for it, no justifiable excuse anyway. It's just that sometimes, you know, the whole depression thing does sap energy from me. And sometimes when I've done a video and I've put hours into editing it and uploaded it, by the time I've put in the tags and the description and everything, I'm sick of the computer and I just want to come off. And I do that. And every so often I go through periods where I try and make up for that. I try and think, right, today I'm just going to look through other people's videos and give a watch, give a comment, give a share, and all this kind of stuff. And I do try and do that. But I hope at least that you understand that when I don't, it's not a deliberate thing. It's not that I think anyone is less worth of my support than I am of theirs. I just apologise for that. Sometimes I try and make up for that in a couple of series that I do. And I do want to keep these series going, although I haven't done any for a while. And one is Why Should I Watch Your Frickin' Channel? And the other is Speak Your Frickin' Mind. Now, in Why Should I Watch Your Frickin' Channel, it's a series where if you've got a YouTube channel and you think it's developed a state of maturity where you would like a little bit more exposure, get in touch with me. We'll have a Skype chat. I'll see what you're about, and I'll put some kind of promo for your channel on my channel. In reality, it'll probably get between 100 and 200 views, and it'll probably get you half a dozen subscribers or something. But every bit helps, you know. So it is something that I do want to keep on doing, and I haven't done it for a while. So if it's something that you're interested in, get in touch. The Speak Your Frickin' Mind thing, this is for people who don't have a YouTube channel, who may not on a regular basis want to shout out their opinion to the world, but sometimes feel that they've got something to say and something that they want to get off their chest. And it might be about gaming, or it might just be anything about life. And again, I haven't done any for a while, but if there's anything that you would like to speak about, get in touch and we'll get a video done about it. And it's good. Most people who've done them really enjoy them. So let's see if we can get that done. Now, as far as actual content of my videos go, my regular viewers will know that I do a sort of wide variety of content. Sometimes I'll pick up my guitar and belt a song out to the best of my ability, which I do, not to say, hey, look how awesome I am on a guitar, or look how great I am singing, because neither of those would be true. I do it purely to show that you don't have to be brilliant on a guitar, and you don't have to have a fantastic voice to enjoy doing it, and for other people to enjoy it as well. So I will keep on doing those as an encouragement to other people. Even if you're like me, you enjoy doing something, share that enjoyment. It's again, it's part of what makes us human, is that we want to share the things that we really like in life. On a lot of videos previously, I've covered what I consider to be important political or social subjects, and one of these that I've covered extensively perhaps is my views on atheism and my views on religion. Now, I've actually just started doing a separate channel for this. It's something that I have mentioned about perhaps trying. So I'm going to put a link in the description to that other channel, and if I keep on doing that, we'll have less bleeding, if you like, of perhaps my worldviews into gaming. Now, some people will think that's a good thing, and some people will think that's a bad thing, but maybe the time is right to do that. Other political issues do, you know, I think about stuff. I think about not just gaming, and I'm pretty sure that even if you like gaming, you think about other stuff too. Now, some people don't like it if everyday politics or social issues bleed onto when they're wanting to watch a gaming video. So I do make sure that if I'm going to be discussing something that is non-gaming related, even though it might have some games footage in the background, that will be reflected in the title and the thumbnail. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, don't watch that kind of stuff, no hard feelings. But if you do like that kind of stuff, watch it and support it. Comment and all that kind of thing. Another kind of new direction that I've done fairly recently is some animations. The animations aren't fantastic, they're not hand drawn by me or anything, but they're fun to make, and I'd like to think that they're fun to watch. So if you haven't seen those, do check them out. I'm going to hit back about something about the depression again, actually. Right? And this isn't to bring it down, this is actually a positive thing. Since I've been hit so hard with the depression, I used to be quite a social animal. I used to love going out. I used to love my daily interactions with work colleagues and friends and stuff. And, you know, those are, that's just an itch, I'm not crying. Those are incredibly difficult now. But being able to establish friendships across the internet gives me a barrier. And again, I just want to express gratitude. If you're somebody that I've gamed with on a regular basis, or if you're somebody who just interacts through YouTube, again, thanks. And again, you probably have no idea how much it affects somebody like me. I did at one point hope that I would be able to grow my channel to a point where I could make a reasonable living from it. And by a reasonable living, I'm not talking about achieving PewDiePie or Total Biscuit level of fame and income. I'm talking about being able to replace unemployment benefit with an income from YouTube. Now, I've had some ups and downs along that. At one point it seemed as if it was going to become a reality. And that I was getting about 300,000 views a month, which isn't far off £300 a month in income, which isn't far off unemployment benefit. And that's kind of still my target. It's not because I want to make an easy living. Achieving that kind of success on YouTube is not easy. Anyone who thinks it is, try it. It's not. You have to plan and prepare videos. You have to come up with good information that people care about, enough to be searching for. You have to beat so much competition. It really is difficult. And doing it is a full-time job. I've said this before, I have a lot of respect for people who've been able to make a success out of it. I think it's perhaps still a possibility, but it's looking less of a possibility than it was 6 months ago, something like that. But hey, let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. I've passed the landmark. There are other landmarks to pass. With the help of you guys, maybe I can do it. You know, maybe I can. My challenge is to think, what content can I present that is interesting? I don't want anyone to watch me because they think I'm a nice guy. I am a nice guy. In spite of what it might say on my t-shirt. I am a nice guy, but that's not what I want to be a success for. I would like to have opinions that are relevant, discussions that are relevant. To be able to share my love of gaming with the positivity that I feel about gaming, with the fact that gaming does help people like me. That's the kind of stuff that I want to share, and I want to also, in the same way that I discussed, you don't have to be brilliant on a guitar to have a lot of fun with it. It's exactly the same with gaming, and I keep saying this on my videos, I'm an average gamer, and when I do put hints and tips types videos up, guides and stuff, they're not aimed at somebody who's expert. They're aimed at somebody who, like me, can often struggle with games, still enjoy it, still want to improve. And those sort of videos have been very popular, so I am going to do more of those. Partly because I do want to gain more success. Hopefully I'm not going to sell out at any point. Sometimes people still express amazement that I answer every comment. Believe me, if somebody makes a comment, then they are owed my time in replying to that. And even if you don't agree, if you want to put "you suck," put "I suck." Argue the case why, and I'll argue the case why you suck. Oh, well, my dog's starting to cry a little bit. Come on, up here. Come on. There's a good lad. Alfie has been a fantastic help in my depression. Yeah, I do love you, darling, but I'm trying to talk to the camera. Come and sit down here. I've totally lost what I was going to say. Look, Alfie, my dog, has been a fantastic help with my depression, and so have you guys. And thanks. Take it easy. This is Muppet out. Ciao. Give me one more kiss.